welcome to my channel. This is my Sleeping Giant save with Borussia Mönchengladbach. We're into our third season and it's not going great, guys. Not really sure what to make of our league form. We started well. Okay, we had a good cup win, good league win, two good draws here, games we should arguably have won. Then we lost here to Mainz. Okay, went to Rosenborg in the Champions League and won 3-0. We were actually unlucky to draw with Borussia Mönchengladbach. We were by far the better team. Yeah, we equalised right at the end. Went behind against a run of play, and I just don't understand this. Well, again, we totally dominated the game, but we've lost 1-0. So anyway, we're back today. We're going to do the Milan game, and then we'll come back and make it a double header with the Madrid. This is about getting Borussia Mönchengladbach glory days of the 70s and the 80s back. But I'm a little bit concerned at the minute because I've dropped back down to a C. So yeah, it's not going great. And I mean, I've passed the Champions League already, but I've got to qualify for the UEFA Champions League, so that's what I need to be doing. And I'm guessing through the remaining games of the Champions League, if I get hammered in every one, then I'm in trouble. Of course, Danilo's not registered for this. Silly me. Thank God for that. Burkhardt's back fit. He's been injured for the last couple of games. Not great. And as you can see, I've got loads of injuries. Thuram came in to try and cover for Burkhardt but couldn't. I put Gluck in, and this is maybe some of the problems. He's not played a lot of football, and he missed a hatful of chances. I mean, open goals, and he's putting it wide, mind. You know, he's not really a striker, I know, and I was asking him to play there, but yeah, I expect better. So yeah, we've got to really pull this out of the bag somehow. A win today is a must. We've got to try and get into the latter stages of this. We need the money, and we need to get a bit of form back. We've had a team meeting. Guys are all on my side. They've agreed with what I say, that we are better than what we're showing, and you know, we've got to. I just don't know, guys. It's whether it's because it's a lot of youngsters again. I mean, this is the way I play the game. I pick youth and struggle through, and suddenly it comes good. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So, enough of the doom and gloom. Stefan Posch, you'll see, is back in the team. I forgot to do the team, didn't I, before we started. He's been playing absolutely fantastically. He really has. Weigl, I've been a bit worried about his passing. Nador's in today because I forgot to put Danilo in the squad. So, yeah, Danilo's not happy. Mickey van der Ven still wants to leave. He's unhappy I didn't accept an offer for him, but the money wasn't right, and I'm not giving my players away. I'll put up with a bit of unhappiness. But yeah, today we're playing AC Milan. Yeah, AC Milan, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is, because it's the wrong. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And you'll see that we've got Lafont in goal, not Heidel. This is Lafont's second game. He had a cracking game against Dortmund. I've got to be honest. No, not Dortmund. Cone. Heidel's been making silly mistakes, and yeah, that's a good finish. Can't blame the keeper for that one. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried at the minute. Things aren't going well. And we really do need to start getting some results, especially in the league. I mean, I'm not expecting to suddenly be the best team in Europe, because we're not. We're not the best team in Germany, so we're not going to be the best team in Europe, are we? You know, we're not going to compete with Premiership clubs yet. And there you go, Posh with a lovely tackle, winning the ball. And like I said, I was getting rid of him. I thought he was a thug. And out of necessity, I've had to start playing him, and he's... Oh, I've got to shut up every time I brag my players up. And this could become embarrassing, I'm afraid. There's only 15 minutes gone. It's one of them guys. Really am. Again, this is the third season, and it's the third season I'm already worried I'm going to get the sack. I know when I chose this, it wasn't an easy save to make for what I want to do, and oh dear. And that's a good save by the keeper. It's pretty much the same sort of stats as Heidel, so I want to get them both playing. We've dropped down to 14th. I think we've got to be in the top 24, haven't we? So we do need to be picking up points. Milan were below us. They were like 20 something, but we do need to get some of here. Even a draw here would be nice. And oh, Burkhardt, he's just come back from injury. He wasn't even on the same page there, was he? And it's a bit worrying now. We're chasing a ball and not getting anywhere near it. They're passing it through us. I have made a few changes to the tactics. Not changes, tweaks. And that's a worry. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I've increased my passing length. Instead of being super short, it's just short now. I've put to work the ball into the box because we were just blasting it high and wide from everywhere as soon as we got around the edges. So I thought, let's try and get it a bit closer. But this is woeful, absolutely woeful. We have been here before with this team, and it's all right to say that, but they've been terrible. You can't say that. You've got to watch these assistant managers. I said it in my other save. He sets me up to fail all the time, the one there. And yeah, we need to... And Magno, come on, my boy. Oh, he's done his man well there. But we're 2 down. We do need to get a goal quickly here in this half. I'm going to actually demand more and go positive, because we do need to do something. We do play some nice football. I don't know, at the minute we've got no backbone. And our keeper made the save. Or did we put it wide? We put it wide again. I could have sworn the keeper got a hand on that. But we've got no backbone, and I can't. I mean, all these players are youngsters. But we really do need to be excuse me, stepping up. I mean, I'm not going to get the luxury of unlimited seasons here. I'm going to have to give a bit of a return on the trust they've shown in me. And as you can see, here we go. Magno's in. He isn't. Oh, it's in. It went in. I thought it'd been blocked and gone wide. So we'll take that. 2-1, 59 minutes. Come on, guys. We have been a better side second half since they've had a bit of talent. We are a good team. We're just not playing at the minute. We've got a hell of a lot of talent in this team, and that'll do. I'll take that. We haven't had the rub of the green at all this season yet, so it would be nice to start to get it. I think we're going to have to think about some subs in a moment. Scheiderlup's not doing a lot, and he's just not playing, is he? And we're going to put in there. Thuram's injured. Magno. And that opens up Tete for there. So while we're here, Posh is struggling, so that's going to have to be the youngster Vold. And I do really want to get Torre on for Frederick. Torre has really developed well. He's a giant of a boy. He really is. And I've got one more to make. I'd like to get Nias on. I think I'm going to bring him on for Vigo. Yes, that's it, guys. Let's see now how we get along. So I've got... Magno is really the linchpin at front. He can play everywhere. And I'm going to have to think about getting Burkhardt off, I think. I'll let this run out. Oh dear, Theo. And that's good tracking back by Kone. Van de Ven then clears it. Burkhardt, he's not in the game, is he? You know, when he's on form, he picks that up and takes a player on. He's not even getting. Oh, that's okay. So once this ends, we've got our other little. In fact, I may be struggling for cover for there. No, we haven't. We're going to put Paulinho in. Or Gluck. Yeah, Gluck. Give him a go. No, it can't be him, can it? What am I thinking of? Right, that's it. So we're going to move Magno up front, see if he can do something for us. We're going to demand some more. And we're going to have no option but to go attacking here, guys. We need to try and get a point here. Tete's on and he's got full of running. He's played it in. And Paulinho, that's a penalty, ref. Come on, ref. That had to be a penalty. Still got to score the blooming thing if we get it. But that had to be a penalty. Yes. Oh, Tete. I didn't know he was down as my penalty taker. Oh, and why do we miss so many penalties? This game gives it you on a plate and then snatches it away just as you put it on the spoon. And that's it, guys. We've lost again. Things are not going well. And we have got another tough game coming up in the Champions League. We've got Athletic Madrid, Benfica, Servette, Rennes, Seville and Arsenal. So we need to be picking up points. We've got to win our home games, but this is now becoming a worry. Oh dear. Right guys, I'm going to go away and try and work some magic, and we will be back for the Athletic Madrid game. So since you were with us last, we played a couple of league games. Freiburg we beat 5-1 and looked promising. Made a couple of changes to tactics again. I've gone with defensive midfielders, but that's the only thing I've done. I've took a midfielder out, brought an attacker on, and dropped the players back a little bit. And then we went out against Wolfsburg, and I was thinking, yeah, we could do alright here. 4-0 down within an hour. So then I decided to rest players, and we managed to get a goal back, but I'm really worrying that I just don't seem to be able to get anything going. Really don't seem to be able to get anything going. So anyway, Champions League, Atletico Madrid today. Then we're probably going to miss a few games out. We'll come back maybe before we've got Bayern here, so we may come back for that. We'll see. Depends how the league's going and if I'm still the manager. It's dire. It really is. So the team is pretty much. I thought I had good depth, but when it comes to it, a lot of these guys just haven't developed, haven't stepped on. And you can see all I've done is I've taken a defensive midfield player out, put him up front to give me two attackers to try and get some goals, which worked a treat against Freiburg. And I thought, hey, this is the way. And I've dropped these players in here alongside each other, and I'm trying this. I've never used this before, but they sort of pick the ball up here and drive into here, which is extra support, I guess. It worked perfectly in the first game, and now I'm going to give it a go today, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Teams Heidel in goal then. Posh, Frederick, Torre and Nets across the back. They're in because I've had to rest players. Some of the players are really struggling. Been really impressed with Posh, I've got to be honest. He's playing quite well. Weigl and Kone, central midfield, because obviously Mr. Danilo is unregistered. I made the biggest boo-boo of the season there, didn't I? Tete wide right, Talisman go left, Burkhardt and Thuram up front. I've been playing Scheidel up front, but he's not fit, so I'm going to start with Thuram and we'll see how it goes. So it's Atletico Madrid. We're at home, so we seem to do better at home than we do away this season at the minute, but we've got to start getting some points, or I'm really worrying about my I say this every season, but I've never had a save like this, so up and down. We're either really good or really poor. There's no middle ground for it, and it's a little bit of a worry. So I've gone balanced because I've got a big hole here. So I'm just waiting and seeing. So Burkhardt, oh, he's given it away. And that's good by Frederick, who's got it back. Posh plays it to Vigo. Kone. Torre. I brought Torre in today. Again, rotated it around because of fitness, whereas so we should win that header, and thankfully we did. But we don't pick up a second ball. I thought with the two deeper lying midfield players we would, but we haven't. Oh, that's a good tackle. Tete gets the ball, plays it to Kone over the top for Mandno. Come on, my boy, and he's played it in. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. It is. I think it actually is. For once, normally it's not. It's it's going to go. It's going to be reviewed anyway, so it's not going to be a penalty, is it? It wants to be now that they've stopped the game, and it is. Oh, I haven't changed Tete. Oh, it's Burkhardt. It must have been because Burkhardt wasn't on there. Tete took that last penalty. Burkhardt, please, he scored. I don't want to say it. Oh, I was thinking it. How can a team be so poor at penalties? Kone, oh, hit the bar. Oh, what is going on? It just... I can't believe it. I went to say Burkhardt doesn't miss penalties and tried to stop myself, but the thought was there, and that's cleared off the line. And what's he given for that now? Offside. This game is playing silly buggers with me at the minute. I just don't understand it. And here we go. We got 4 forward. It's gonna. What is Burkhardt doing? I don't understand how we can be really good and then really, really poor. There's no in between. I just don't understand why one game we're really good and the next game we're really poor. It doesn't make sense. But we are pushing here against Atletico Madrid, and we've hit the bar again. We really don't seem to have the rub of the green with anything. I've never seen a team miss so many penalties. We miss virtually every single penalty we get. And yeah, considering we need to win our home... Oh, that's poor. We need to win our home games to have any chance of getting into the next knockout stage of the Cup, which would be nice. Plus, I'd also like the money, because that's the idea. Oh, and this is just... I don't know what to do, guys. I'm at a loss. I've tried tactic changes. I've tried personnel changes. Nothing seems to be working. And I mean, Net's there. The ball was played straight through him. And I mean, we can hit 7s and 8s in one game on the ratings, and then the next game we come out and we're lucky to get a 6. It's just, I just don't understand it. Oh, please don't be doing that. Magno over the top now. Burkhardt, he's been finishing for fun. He's got, and he has. We needed that. So that's 1-1 on the night. 40 minutes gone. It's not the end of the world yet. I've got to be honest, I'm really struggling with this save at the moment. I've tried. This is the 3rd season where we should be settled and we're just not. And it's not like I've made a lot of changes. I haven't signed huge amounts of different players. It's virtually, if you can see, it's virtually the same with 1 or 2 exceptions. It's the same team as last season. Although the second half of last season, I suppose, was woeful, and we've just picked that up from there. So maybe it's not a surprise, because this team were woeful the entire second half of last season. And here we go now. This is a worry. Free header at the back post. I've got a 6'8" centre half on there. And the goalie last season was amazing, and I don't think I've seen him make a save really this season yet. I just don't know what to do with this team. We've got no money. Well, we've got a bit of transfer budget, but we've got no wage budget. So to get better wage budget, I have to get rid of my transfer budget. So I can't buy a player then anyway. I'm thinking alone. Thank you, Magno. Thank you. So we're back in it at 2-2. Oh, he's going to disallow it. He's got his finger in his ear. How can that be offside? God, this game is running me through the mill at the moment, I have to tell you. That's a cracking finish. That's a cracking finish. So I've moved him out left. That's another change I've made. I have been playing him right so that I could play Shoulderlap out left, because Shoulderlap will only play left. And oh yes, a corner, Kone. We've turned this around in the last couple of minutes. We've turned this around, guys. Things are looking up. But oh, here we go. It's a corner. How can that not be allowed? It's a corner, man. It was a corner, wasn't it? Tete intercepted there. Posh. I thought that was a corner. I really thought that was a corner. Frederick de Kone into Burkhart. Burkhart. Magno. Oh, ran off the ball. Oh, nets. But of course, where I've changed the tactics as well, guys, none of these guys are familiar with the tactics, so we're not going to play at our full ability on this. But if I'd known the season was going to be this bad, I might have changed the tactic more in a close season. It's still 4-2-4 or 4-4-2, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's not like it's a million miles away from what we've been playing anyway. I've just moved the holding midfield player up front. That's all I've done. So we're going to make some subs. A lot of these players are struggling now with fitness. Oh, that's a worry. So I've got quite good cover there now with Scheiderlip, because he either plays up front or in there. Fertal is Magno. Simon Ward's going to get a run at the youngster. And I'm tempted to take Viegel off. And I've got nobody. He's lucky. I've got nobody to replace him with. Do I bring Van der Ven on for nets? I think I do. And I'm really tempted to do all 5 and bring this guy back on. So I've virtually got, with the exception of 1 or 2 players there, that's still going to be like the first team. I'm going to demand more because it is 2-2. I'm tempted to go attacking, but then I'm worried about being open at the back. Oh, and that's answered that question, hasn't it? So we're going to have to go attacking because I'm going to get a sack, guys. I really don't know. This guy here is 6'8", with a jumping reach of like 18, and he must have gravity boots on or something because he doesn't leave the deck. Oh, that's well done there. Burkhart's through now. Burkhart, I'm through him. Ah, oh, yes. So we put it back. It's 3-3. The referee's here, so I'm guessing he's not going to disallow this one. I still can't believe they disallowed that corner. I'm going to have to watch that back when I do the editing, because I'm convinced that was a corner. So it's 3-3, 77 minutes to go. Sorry, 77 minutes gone. Never guess I did a night shift last night, would you? The way I'm mincing me words. And so this moves us back up to 12th. But we've got some difficult games coming. I really would like to win. Come on, guys. And that's it. It's 3-3. Could have been worse. And I'm really not happy. So we are, unfortunately, dropping down this table now. We've got 4 points from 3 games, which isn't enough. God, look at this. The Premiership's so strong, aren't they? With the exception of Arsenal. So that's it for the save. This one, gents, not the save yet. I'm really I'm struggling. Really struggling. I really don't know where to turn with this. So in the league, we're 9 points from 8 games. It's just not enough. The only teams we've beaten is the teams that have been promoted this year. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to whine on. I'm hoping that I'm going to revisit my tactic again. So I've got custom control possession. Maybe I need to change that. Maybe go more counter-attack. Fluid counter-attack. Let's try that anyway for the next league game, so you'll see an upturn hopefully in that. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave us a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we will see you. It'll be tomorrow for you, video-wise. But I'm not sure where we will come back on this. I'm thinking it's got to be the Bayern game, hasn't it? Because that's the toughest game. And Servette.